Welcome in. My name is Dr. V, and it does look like we have you here scheduled for a follow-up eye examination. Is that correct? Okay, good. Can I get your first and last name? Okay, good. That is what we have in file. And your date of birth? Okay. Now, did you ask for this follow-up, or was your doctor the one who suggested that you do a follow-up eye exam? Got it. Okay. Well, is there anything particular that you would like for us to assess today? No? Okay. Well, we'll just get started. So there's going to be a lot of charts here today, so get your eyes ready for working a lot. We are just going to start with the Snellen's chart behind us, okay? So I'd like for you to stand where you are just now, okay? And go ahead and just read for me the top line here. Whenever you're ready. Okay, and good. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how blurry is this for you? Is it clear? A 1 or 10 really blurry? What do you think? Okay, very good. Good. Okay, so now let's skip down to the next one. Can you just go ahead and read the line? Just read the whole line for me. Okay, good and good. Okay, perfect. Now, is this about the same clarity for you, or is it getting a little bit blurry? Okay, about the same. That's good. Good. Now, can you see this third line? Good. And is it blurry for you? Okay, so it's starting to get just like a little bit more. Okay, you have to use your eyes a little bit more. Okay, go ahead and just read the first and the last letter. Okay, good. And now the two middle letters here, these two. Can you see these two letters? Good. Okay, O and C. Very good. Now, we do have two lines here. We have put a green light in front of the Snellen's chart for a reason. Are you able to differentiate between this color here and this color down here? Can you tell me what those two colors are? Okay, so the top one is good, and the bottom one, is that a little harder for you? Okay, what do you think it is? Okay. So the top and the bottom. Perfect. Okay. So now let's move below this line and go down to this line here. Okay. Are you able to read any of the letters on this line? Okay, so it's getting a bit difficult. Okay, let's try this letter here. Are you able to read it? This one right here? Okay. And what about this one on the end? Can you tell what that is? Okay, very good. Thank you. Perfect. Moving on. We are going to test the agility of your eyes and just how you're processing things. So hang tight for me while I get this next little chart here. Let me move back so you can see it all the way. So, from this distance, can you please tell me what this shape is right here? Okay. And what about this one right here? What is that shape? Can you tell? Good. Okay, so now I'm not going to help you with my pointing stick. I'd like for you to go ahead and look to find the sailboat. Can you find the sailboat? Good. Okay. Now can you find, just with your eyes, don't move your head. Keep your head nice and still, okay? So don't move your head and just find for me the canoe. Can you see the canoe? Can you see the canoe? Good, okay. Now can you find for me the apple? can you find for me the apple? Good. Okay. Now, can you find a wing? A wing. Can you see a wing anywhere? Can you see a wing anywhere on this page? Okay. Now let's see here. Let's see. Can you find the telephone? Just look at the telephone for me. Okay, good. And go ahead and look at the sandwich. The sandwich. Okay. And can you point out for me the sock? The sock. Can you point out for me the sock? Okay. And lastly, how about the shopping bag? Can you point out the shopping bag? Okay, very good. So now I am going to use a light to shine into your eyes as you're doing this. So first I would like for you to focus on the house. Focus on the house. Okay. Good. Keep focusing on the house. Keep focusing. Good. Okay. Now can you move your gaze to the horse? Move your gaze to the horse. Good. And back to the house. Good. Okay. Now go ahead and look at the phone. Look at the phone. Good. Okay. Now go ahead and move your gaze to the carrot. Move your gaze to the carrot. Can you find the carrot with the light? Can you find the carrot while the light is moving around in your vision? Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and look at the shopping bag. Look at the shopping bag. Good. Now, can you locate the hammer? Can you locate the hammer while the light is moving with your eyes? Can you locate the hammer? Good job. Okay. And go ahead and look at the duck. Look at the duck. The duck. Good. And look back to the hammer. Look back to the hammer. Very good job. Okay. And now go ahead and let's see. Go ahead and look at the bear. Can you see the bear? Can you see the bear? Okay, so that's getting quite difficult for you. I understand. The bear is down here in this corner. This is the bear. Are you able to see the circle? Are you able to see the circle? It's very faint. We do this on purpose. The circle is here. This is the circle. Can you see it? Okay, can you look at the circle? And the bear. Okay, and the circle. And the bear. Good job. All right, go ahead and rest your eyes. We will move on to the next tests. These are going to have to do with color, okay? These tests will have to do with color. Okay. Now you're looking at many squares here. You're looking at a bunch of different squares. Can you go ahead and find for me a light blue square? Go ahead and find a light blue square. Good. Now can you find a red square? Find a red square. Good job. And can you find a green square? Can you find a green square? Okay. Can you find a yellow square? Can you find a yellow square? Good. And what about a blue square? A darker blue square? Good. And can you find, let's see, can you find a light green square? Are there any light green squares in here? Okay, and what about a pink square? What about a pink square? Okay, and are there any purple squares? Can you see any purple squares? Very good. Now, given what kind of vision it seems as though you have going forward, our next test might seem just a little bit blurry. So just confirm for me whether or not you find that to be true when I hold up the next chart for you, okay? Good. Okay, this is the next chart. Now, are any of these blurry? Are any of these blurry? Okay, let's see what we can do here, okay? So these are going to be checking for your color deficiencies, if you're colorblind with any different rods and cone pairings, okay? Let's see. So, some of these numbers might be, oh, let's do it this way. I think this will be the direction you'll be able to read everything. So, let's do this. Good. Okay. Now, can you find the number 16? Are you able to see the number 16 here? Find the number 16. Okay, this is the circle with 16. 1 and 6. 1 and 6. Good. Can you find the number 9? Can you find the number 9? Good. This circle has the number 9. This circle has the number 9 right here. Good. What about 13? Can you find number 13? Can you find number 13? Okay, this circle has 13 right here, this circle. The 1 and the 3. The 1 and the 3. Can you see either of those two numbers in the circle? Okay, and let's see here. Do one more. Can you find the number 12? The number 12. Can you find the number 12? Where's the number 12? Where's the number 12? This one. The circle right here has the number 12 in it. If you can see, there's the 1 here and the 2. There's the 1 and the 2. Now, there are a few circles in this chart here that do not have numbers in them. They just have little squiggly lines. Can you tell me how many circles do not have numbers in them? How many circles in this chart do not have circles in them? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circles do not have numbers in them. These top 6 do not have numbers in their circles. They do have squiggly lines. This one moves kind of in this shape, if you can see that. It's a little difficult for you. Can you see more than one color in this circle? Okay, what if I move it forward like this? A little better, okay? So in this circle, there's a line that weaves around this way. It's a line that weaves around in that direction. Are you able to see the line at all? Okay, and what are the two dominant colors in this circle? What are the two dominant colors in this circle? Okay, very good. Now this circle, the lines kind of go in this direction. Are you able to see this line? Okay, so this one's also a little bit difficult. What if I put it up in this direction? Are you able to see the line now? Okay, it's a little easier. Can you tell me What two colors are most dominant in the circle? What two colors are most dominant in the circle? Okay, very good. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Are you able to see the line that goes like this? Makes sort of a fancy U shape. Are you able to see that? Okay, so this one is a bit easier for you to see. Is that correct? Okay, very good. And this one? What about this one? The line that goes in this direction. Are you able to see that line? Okay, and what are the dominant colors in this circle? What are the dominant colors in this circle? Okay, and lastly, this one might also be a little difficult. I'll show you here. Can you see the lines in this circle? There are a lot of little twists and turns with this one. It goes like this. Are you able to see the line that goes through it? Okay, so it's a little easier than you thought. There are 3 dominant colors in this circle. Are you able to tell what the 3 dominant colors are? Okay, yeah, we've got like a yellow, a red, and some blue speckles. Very good job. That was a bit tough, so you did very well. Okay, so this chart here is special to our office. We make them ourselves. We don't order these from a different company for our eye exams. We have made them with our own research. So what I'm going to do is first ask you a few questions about the colors of the letters. So can you tell me what color this string of numbers is? Or letters, really. Okay, and what about this string? The one below? What is the dominant color? Okay, and this one. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to put a couple of things over your eyes and see if you are able to distinguish any similarities between your regular vision and any differences. Okay, I'm going to put this over your eyes. Alright, so now with this on your eyes, are you able to tell the colors of any of these 3 lines that we talked about earlier? No? Okay. What is the dominant color? Good. So this is blue. Can you tell me the darkest colored letters and numbers? The color of the darkest letters and numbers, the ones that look the boldest, the ones that are darkest. Can you read off those letters and numbers? Good. A, B, H. 2, 4, N, M, S, 0. Okay, very good. The next one. Where'd it go? Let me just... Here. Looking at it again. And this time, what color is the most dominant? Can you see any of the colors the same way? Okay, and are there any letters that are much more difficult to see with this little color on? This little... Okay, so the very bottom row is almost completely disappeared. Okay, and what about any other letters? I see. Very good. That is actually a very normal response with the red filter. All of the majorly red colors and letters do disappear in this chart, so that is actually a very good sign. Very good. Okay, so now without these filters, can you tell me what 2 letters in this line here are different colors? What 2 letters in this line are different colors? Good. Okay, so there's O. What color is it? Good. And Q. Can you tell what color the Q is? Very good. Okay, and let's see. How about up here? What letter stands out? Good, so the A stands out. Are you capable of reading any of the letters in this line here? Okay, so what is this one? Okay, and this one? All right, and this one? And these two? Okay, yes, this is a 7 as well. So 7, 7, this reads 1, P, 8, A, 7, 7. Good. All right, and let's see here. How about this line? What is the letter that makes up this line? Good, that is P. And which of the ones in the line are different than the other P's? Starting from this side is 1 and going up, what number of P? What number in the line is the one that is different? Good, okay, it's 3. 3 is different, it is bolder. So let's try this line. This is going to be a bit harder. Can you tell me which of the B's in this line is different than the rest? This is 1. It's a little hard. That's okay. Yes. Okay, it is 4. 4 is just a little bit lighter than the rest of them. Okay. Good job. Set this down too. All right. So now we're going to do the Amsler grid test. Pull this up here. So this is the Amsler grid test. You should be able to see the grid and a dot in the middle. Can you see that from here? Good job. I'm just going to take this and put it over your eyes. Are you still able to see the grid at all? Okay, are you still able to see the dot? It's very blurry. Okay, very good. Let's go back to without the little augmenter here. Okay, good. So go ahead and stare at the dot in the middle of the grid, okay? Stare at the dot in the middle of the grid and let me know if any of the grids change, if the lines start to matrix at all, if you start seeing different shapes, but just stare at the dot, okay? Stare at the dot. Good job. All right, I'm going to turn on the light as you stare at the dot. Just going to very briefly. Good. Okay. And I'll move it here. Stare at the dot. Let me know if you see any changes. Good. Just keep looking at the dot even if it gets blurry. Good job. And without the light. Good. Keep looking. Keep looking. Perfect. Alright, that is it for the charts. That is it for the charts. I am just going to put this last little augmenter on your vision here and just take a brief look. Okay, can you look at my eyes? Look at my eyes, look at my eyes. Good, okay. Alright, you've done a very good job. Thank you so much for participating in this test. We will get all of your answers into our program and let you know about your results in the next week or so, okay? Good. If you have any other questions, just give us a call and we will put you in for another appointment. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye. I'd like to take a moment to thank my lovely Moth Gang patrons, Abby, Alex, Buffy Fantastico, Callum, Dale, David, Hair Apparent, Jordan, Mikey, and Zero Cool for their support. And if you'd like to learn more about what it means to be part of the Moth Gang or about my Patreon, there's always a link in my bio. Thank you for your support, and thanks for stopping